trademarks protect your brand. And so examples of a trademark can be a business name, a logo, a slogan, but it can also be things like colors. If you think about Home Depot orange, Walmart blue, Tiffany blue, and it can also be sounds. So if you think about the lion that roars before any MGM film, or if you think about that, it seems like to me a new sound that McDonald's recently started using at the end of its commercials, that ba-da-ba-ba-ba, those sounds are trademarks. So a trademark is anything that you hear it or you see it and it's like, oh, this belongs to that brand. And so, like you said, Christine, a question people tend to have is, well, when's the right time to trademark? And I think something people don't know is you can register a trademark before you start podcasting. So the trademark office allows people to register trademarks in advance. So if someone has like an awesome name, like if you have found the name for your podcast, you can actually file in advance before you ever launch your podcast as a way to make sure that you've already got that name on lock.
So what if you, like, someone else has done this? They have like trademarked something, but they've never used it. And you've been using it for a long time before they even trademarked it. So who has the claim to it? Because I feel like there's this blurry area with first use.
Yes. So this gets us to the question of trademark priority. And I guess I should clarify something before we jump into this. The trademark itself, so the name, the logo, the slogan, or for right now, let's just focus on names. So once a business is using a name, then that trademark already exists. And so there's a difference between just having a trademark and registering the trademark with the trademark office. And so many people might be using a trademark, but the question becomes, who really has the right to use that trademark? Who really has, and that brings us to the question of priority. So in the trademark world, it's a first come, first served situation. So whoever first starts using the name has priority. Now that being said, is that person just using the name and it's unregistered? Or is that person using the name, but it is registered? Registration, a federal registration, would give that person nationwide exclusive rights to the name. So if it's registered, that means that they're really protected across the entire country. And that blocks everyone else from being able to use the name. But let's say they registered in 2021, but you've actually been using it since 2015. Well, your earlier use is priority. But practically speaking, if you wanted to prevent them from using the name, you'd have to be willing to take them to court. And so this is the benefit of registration. By registering the name, you can kind of, you're laying your claim, it's public record, everyone can see it, everyone knows about it. And if you ever did have to go to court, you are presumed to be the owner. If it's not registered, even if you were first, the only way to really prove that is to go to court, which is something that most business owners don't want to have to do.